it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the...
Expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. Looking to throw, it's Cook. Got his man in the middle. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency.
To the air, it's Cook. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The play action fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were...
From the 31 on first down. The give out of the gun. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Work to do on second down. Trying to get to it. Coming after it. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. Dropping back, it's Beebe. On target. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
You know, it's funny. I know run matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got his man quickly. And he's got enough for the first down, and it'll be at the...
They can feel that pressure. Keep getting them on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Trying to burn this defensive back. Snatches it on the right. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
What a
bounce. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that is it.
The back goes in motion. Oh, he's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Right through. Back to throw. It's Beebe. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The wrong field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Got it looking for a first. Can anyone catch him? He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks. They'll try a second time. Headed to the end zone. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And the Golden Gophers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's going to pass. It's complete to the right. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find a front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. They're trying to get to him. He's going to take off. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. The back goes in motion. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Army!
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Pandas! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Now, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
They'll go to the fullback. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Army!
Yeah, and you failed on first and second. And on third down, you give it to the big fullback, and he does the rest. Lower the shoulder, lower the pads, run physical, and get in that end zone.
Lucky. That strong safety came downhill. He made that tackle.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Black Knights!
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put two hands on the football, lower his shoulder. Second and goal. You don't need third and goal, thanks to the big fella.
Well, instead, you let them move the chains, and now...
Touchdown, Pandas! And here they come, almost all the way back. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
On the run, it's Stewart. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Army! Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
But they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Using his legs to buy some time. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
Reason you've got to use all of them. 2 for 3s. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Army! And the beatdown has ensued.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the defense just doesn't play great, doesn't get to the football to make a play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got the back in the middle. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
On this defense to get a touchdown here, man.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
One of the things that makes this quarterback...
What goes down in this exciting college football matchup?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, look out. There he goes. He's at the 10. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7.
In one direction, they go back the other way. Nice execution by the offense to make the big running play down the field.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Flushed out of the pocket. He chucks one out to the right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy...
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 40. Just buried it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
No surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it.
You know, they're really powerful. They usually fall forward. No nonsense, no jukes. Just hit you in the mouth.
And he intercepts it. Trying to take it back. Past the 50. Inside the 30. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line.
Not only do they get the interception, but they're able to get a huge return. And remember, this team practices this all week, right? Once they get the interception, they've got guys turning their heads, and they're looking for blocks. They're looking for people to get a hat on down the field. And with that INT, they now flip it. That could be a big point swing in this game.
To get it past the marker and pick up the first. They're trying to get to him. And the pass hits, picked off. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Next county. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And the pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Lets it fly. Snag in the end zone. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been bumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost when you're out on the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he...
Lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got a... He wants to take the top off. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult...
Looking to throw for it. Now improvising. He fires it out to the right. He makes a catch. And he breaks into the open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally.
Open runway ahead. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Second down. They'll run play action. Going for it all. He caught it. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewart, nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks and have great quarterback play, then I think they
scored before the break. To the air, it's Bauer. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
A nice job by this offense. Put the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer. Making the play and now setting up a much better third down. That's a play we can continue.
Touchdown, Irish! And the punishment has been extended. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They can really give you a shot of momentum. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the beatdown has ensued.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Looking for this fourth down conversion. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the pummeling has started.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Looking downfield, it's Morris. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And he drops back in the gun.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
But it will be very successful.
He's looking deep. And the pass hits, picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the hit.
This offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to...
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down. The coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy...
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His fourth interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB. Run from one side to where you're rolling out to. The field kind of shrinks and it kind of becomes a little bit of backyard ball, and you can tell he forced.
And that pass is intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. if they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job.
The extra practices mentally and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we were getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's a great job getting the sack on the blitz there. And one thing Notre Dame has always seemed to pride themselves on defensively is hard-nosed, tough football, especially the glass half empty. I mean, they made that third down a bit more manageable, but not that much.
Open space at the 25. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays.
Convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth of field on third and long. Trying to get to it. Blasted as he lets it go. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The Bearcats will have it first and 10. The Bearcats will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They more than got the job done in the first.
Some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
And the third down pass is incomplete.
And I like the aggressiveness on
Run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown. Break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder.
Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy. To the quarterback, as we see here.
They'll kick it away here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. You go back and forth, but that special teams touchdown could be the defining moment of this playoff game.
Man, that returner struck like lightning. That was a spectacular play, and you need to pull off a play where you're going to need it at some point. Open up the playbook for the play caller. Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
On the ground, it's Henderson. Finding space at the 20. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Goal just outside the 5. Running back with the football. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Send the back in motion. To the air, it's Morris. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He's got a receiver wide open here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green. Let's see if this scorecard can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Yeah, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
From inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. He's got it for a big gain. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, North Texas.
Just give this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
First down, looking to throw the football. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the party with a score. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
Handoff from the shotgun. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mean Green.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Dropping back, it's Uyangalele. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made inside the 10. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
Yeah, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Get a stop with the offense pinned back. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the result is going to be a safety.
Wait a second, you're backed up inside your own 5-yard line and you go with an empty set? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Seminoles looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Sam Van Cunningham, Bo Jackson. That's a play that legendary running backs have made.
And let's not forget Herschel Walker. Yeah, it's right. You're thinking of old school running backs. It's very rare to see backs go up and over at the goal line. It's refreshing. Nice to see.
This crucial conversion right now.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a 1st down. Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter.
Scanning the field, it's Morris. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sideline, but just a short game. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. With the catch, it's Young. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down. A new last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this off
Feels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down.
going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And there's the tight end.
Ready to boot it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Can he make it? Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Seminoles looking to finish the drive here. It's first